So are we saying S is like the most
Yeah.
annoying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then D would be like least
So
annoying.
no phones in public.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
No
Oh,
headphones.
headphones. Oh,
No
headphones.
headphones. So
Oh.
if you're listening to music, yeah.
I.
They're pretty awful, admittedly.
Oh, I thought this
Yeah.
meant like you forgot your headphones and are in public.
No.
No, it's like if someone's playing music out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, personally, if it's good music, I'm not gonna mind. But most of the time, it's really crappy screamo type music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. To me, I don't really care because I have headphones on. But if I didn't have headphones on,
Right. So you don't really hear them.
yeah. But if I didn't have headphones on, like, what do I say here? Like, do I imagine myself in a situation where I don't have headphones? I still don't
Yeah,
care
that's what I
that
was
much. I would say A, whatever. So personally, A. What do you think? Or actually, what do you do, Zella? Like, do we vote on which one to do? Like the three of us?
No, usually the person, yeah. Normally the person who's streaming it, they show their version, and then whoever is, in the call with you, they can do their own, and you can share it if you so
Or
choose at the
maybe it's
end.
more interesting to kind of fight over this, like which one to put it in. What do you think? Like one tier list, the three of us.
I've already been in a fighting mood.
So
My gosh,
so
I'm gonna bring down the whole scores.
So you want to do this? You wanna
Like so passive about so
you
many
wanna do
things.
chaos? Chaos mode?
My gosh, Zella, are you in on this?
I'm in.
No, I'm totally with, like, I'm gonna go with the flow this
Okay,
time.
so chaos mode it is. I say
Okay.
A. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty annoyed by it, but also Canada's got some drama going on with that stuff, so I've learned to be more passive about it.
Wait, what does that mean?
So I'll go with A. There have been some violent incidents, to sugarcoat it, around people telling others to put on
What the
headphones
fuck?
in my city.
Oh,
So much for Canadian hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, they're like, it's just bad luck, really, because the attackers happen to be gang members.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't mess with gang members. So, yeah. But so you just kind of learn to be a little more passive about it, even if it's like super annoying.
Wait, so
So I'd be
so
okay
who were
with
the
A.
gang members? The people who were putting on loud music?
Yeah, they're playing it out loud.
Oh.
It's just,
And so some people were like,
yeah, believe it or not, guys, Canada has gangs. Well, Toronto does anyway.
Interesting.
I've had an incident or two with gangs too, which is annoying more than anything else.
That's such a like North American thing that I'm not really familiar with. Because I didn't grow up there.
Yeah, I guess you don't really hear about it quite as much. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's definitely not the type of thing that's always on the news. Yeah. Well, I think we have our first one.
So wait.
Let's go with that.
No, Zella, she hasn't voted.
What? I said I was going with the flow.
No, say your opinion.
Well, it is pretty fucking annoying, but
you don't care whether it's A or S.
Like Amlet says,
what if I say it's D?
It's not something like, oh my.
No.
No.
Fine, let's go A.
Like, we all know it's not D.
James,
don't play devil's advocate. Your dad's advocate. All right, smacking like this. Is
Um,
that it?
okay, well,
I
I
hate
think
that.
I think we know what Zella's choice
Mm-hmm.
is.
I mean, it's not S, but it's really fucking annoying. Actually, no, it
Um,
is S tier. It is really goddamn annoying when someone smacks when they're eating.
Yeah.
honestly, it really doesn't bother me too much. I'd be like B.
Uh, I would be like, listen, it's annoying, but it's like, I don't gotta really care about it that much, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's more annoying when you're doing it into the mic,
Yeah,
like
exactly,
now.
because it's like
But
someone's
if it
in
was
your
out in
ear doing
public,
it.
I'm whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I think
I
B.
think, I think, I think A. Oh, so we got an S and an A and a
Well,
B. Do we just go A because it's a compromise?
seems
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it.
Littering.
I don't
Uh,
care.
hmm,
B for me.
it's kind of weird. Like, it really pisses me off when I see it
Yeah.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, just walking by and it's already on the ground, I'm more passive about because
Mm.
city life, you're never gonna
Yeah.
escape it.
Exactly.
I'm a B.
Um, okay, sure.
Yeah.
B it is.
B.
Standing up when the plane
Yeah.
lands. Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
annoying,
annoying.
and most people have done it. I hate it. Ugh.
I used to do that
Then why
I
did you stop
honestly
then?
don't care.
because I realized I wouldn't deplane faster if I stood up. So I just sat down.
Well, the thing is, I don't really care, but it's kind of like, ugh, annoying. You know what I mean? I would say
Mm-hmm.
B. What do you think?
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal, I think.
Okay.
I honestly don't care in the slightest if people stand up before we're ready to
So,
go.
do you have a problem
Like
with it being B?
I would personally place it in D.
Oh wow.
I would place it in D because I don't care at
Oh
all.
wow. What do we do about this?
um, so I mean, do we want to average it out or do we want
Sure,
to
let's
go
average it out.
majority rules?
Let's average it out. Come on. What do you think?
All
Is it good?
right.
C. Yeah.
C.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
averaging it out.
Because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mansplaining.
My opinion matters.
Mansplaining. What is?
I mean, that's annoying,
Um.
but it's
It
not
is
like the end
annoying,
of the
but at the
world.
same time, like, what is it fully? Sometimes I feel like I don't really know what it is.
It's like unsolicited explaining, but like the explanation is
Condescending.
um
Yeah, it's annoying.
yeah, kind of
Yeah,
patronizing them.
but at the same time,
Uh
I have had people around me do it, and I just kind of find it kind of funny because they don't want to be like annoying, you know? They're trying to help. And I'm just like,
yeah,
okay, well, everyone's got their
usually.
little
Yeah.
quirks. I guess this is kind of that's how I treat it. I don't like judge that person fully by just mansplaining. Personally.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't care because if I'm not interested, I kind of just tune them out.
Same.
So I would say
Just like whatever, man.
I would say, is it as bad as littering? I would say a B.
Batters littering. Holy
Oh
damn, dude.
really?
You're aggressive about
Yeah.
Oh
this.
okay.
I don't think it's that high.
Sure. I mean, yeah, maybe you're right actually. C.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I would be okay with
Okay.
C.
Mm-hmm.
Hinks in public? In public? What do you mean?
No,
Like
absolutely
sucking
not. Nope,
toes in
straight to S
public?
tier. No, it's like think BDSM pet play shit in
Yeah,
public.
but at that point it's just sex in public, right?
I mean,
Not
not
particularly. Yeah.
necessarily.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I
I
have
guess you're right.
definitely seen people leather clawed, leash on, walking on all fours in public before. It's very
Is it?
uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Even more so when there are kids around.
Yeah,
I don't think I care.
I don't like it, man.
I
Like,
care
But I'm curious, why do you care?
I,
because
I mean,
uh,
no, go for it.
I don't know. Like, okay, I know I'm gonna be the hugest freaking hypocrite, but there are some things that you should just keep to your bedroom or to
Yeah,
like your own
Mhm.
house.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I'm not even into PDA technically, but I'd be more lenient with that than full on kinks in public.
But do you guys
Um,
like gotta engage with it? Like, do you gotta look?
I don't know. I
hell,
mean, I look away.
yeah, I look away the second I notice what's going on.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see
I
it.
treat it as fun, like funny. Like if I see something happening, I'm like, ooh, interesting. Like not boring. Like something new happening.
I mean, like, if I was fully removed from the situation and didn't know any context
Well,
behind
yeah,
it, maybe.
obviously.
But like, if I'm there experiencing it in person, and
Oh,
like that's one thing. But I think what really
that's
annoys
true.
me is if there's kids around. Like, I don't like kids, but I still think they shouldn't be exposed to that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
The thing is, um,
So,
I saw it as, oh, I'm just walking down the street and there's just two people on a leash, on a leash. And,
no, no, you got
and
it.
that's kind of funny to me. It's kind of like interesting. It's like, oh yeah, haha. All right, bye. But if I'm in a room, like in a like let's say in a club, and then there's like I gotta sit next to like next to kinky people that are doing things in public, then it's ah, you know what I mean? It's different. If it's out in the streets and it's like whatever, it's kind of funny. I'll just go.
I'm the opposite. Like if I saw that in a
Yeah,
club, I'd be like, ha, and then just look
Oh
away.
really?
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I'm actually kind of on
Mm.
Zella's side. If it's in like a club, then it's like I almost sort of
Well,
expect
not in a
something to
club.
be going
Okay,
on there
Mm-hmm.
no. Okay, the
anyways.
club was a bad example. I didn't mean like okay, the place where you expect it. I meant like a an enclosed space where you can't really leave.
Right,
That's what I
yeah.
meant.
So okay, maybe extreme example. If it was like at like a baseball stadium,
Yeah,
or are you talking
or
about
the
more
airport.
enclosed?
God. Or like a theater.
Hmm.
That would be awful.
That yeah, a theater is a perfect example.
I've uh you just reminded me of an awful memory of when I went to see a show and people spent the entire show sucking face. Oh, it was awful. Like smacking and
Oh
everything,
no!
man. It was
You could hear the
Yeah,
yeah,
smacking.
yeah. I could hear it. It was the
yeah.
whole show and they were like fairly close to the stage
God
too.
damn, that's
So,
some loud ass
yeah.
smacking.
Anyways, slurping and smacking and yeah.
Blech.
Um, I still think it doesn't bother me as much. Um, I
All
mean,
right.
I
Well,
may
I
change
would
my
personally
mind
place it
if
S.
I have been around like, but at the same time, it's kind of like again, I don't know about this. Okay, I'm literally just I don't know, but how are the kids gonna be affected if around that stuff? Like if they just see it in public, how are they like? Is something gonna like bother them? Is something gonna hurt them?
I mean, it could be something they remember. I don't
Like
know.
that
Like,
Yeah,
scars them for
lasting
life. Less
effects.
like
yeah.
like seeing your parents naked and having sex when you're a kid.
Eh,
I mean, potentially, depending on how far it's
Mm,
going.
you're right. It's not worth the risk, you know.
I'm no child
I'm no child.
caregiver person.
I'm no child,
I
guys.
mean, I'm not that either.
Yeah. I mean,
What's the
I am
vacuum
the
like
oldest.
one?
I would say
Show your
I would
ignorance on this stuff.
say either C or B for me. What do you guys think? S?
I'm an
So
S.
two S's, let's say one C. We can either go A or B.
Huh? No,
Well,
I would say A.
Oh, then let's go B then.
okay.
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 All right.
Hey man, this is not as chaotic as I thought. We're like pretty fair about this.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a bunch of adults doing this
But it
together.
is kind of more fun than just doing your own
We're very
thing, I would say.
diplomatic.
Because it's like, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
What is this? That's impossible?
I
What does
just
that
like
mean?
hanging out with you guys.
Oh, me too.
I actually
Like
don't
saying
know.
it's
I guess
saying something is
people
impossible?
smacking thing.
I'm
Yeah, like
guessing, yeah.
shooting it down before you even try, I guess.
Ah.
I
I would get petty. I would be so petty and just try to do it in spite of them.
I don't know what this really means. Like you're telling someone, "Hey, you can do this." They're like, "No, it's impossible." Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would take it as shooting it down when you try to suggest something, and they're just saying like, no, that's
Sure.
it's not gonna happen.
It's a B, I guess, for me. What do you think?
It's B because like I don't think it really annoys me
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah, I'm fine with B. It's like if it happens once or twice, it's not a big deal. If they were to keep doing it,
The
that would get
answer has
annoying.
always been you. What does that mean?
Oh my god. Is it what it like is it like I read that kind of as like how Baxter says like, "Oh, I know what'll make me happy in
Oh.
a perfect world. It's you."
The
That's what
clip
I
I
read it
took.
as.
But I don't get it still. How
Yeah.
can that
God
be
damn it.
bad?
No, I think it's just cheesy.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think it's just cheesy. I would place it in D. It's not
Yeah,
that
it's not that
annoying.
bad.
It just kind of makes you roll your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if someone said that to me in real life, I'd be like, bro, too cheesy.
Yeah.
Zela?
Yes. I swear to God. Swear to God, Amlet.
The answer has always been you.
I fucking know that was
Yeah.
gonna happen.
James, I'm gonna pay you not to use that voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you $20, dude.
Why? What the fuck? You guys literally.
Look, you can't do that to us.
But you paid me to do it to you.
That wasn't my request for the month, sir.
Look, I need to keep my mind on the tier list, okay?
It's a too much of an OP weapon. All right. So D.
Yeah.
Saying no to refills. What?
Oh, that's annoying.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
I mean, it's just like if a restaurant doesn't let you have a refill.
Oh, a restaurant
on your
doesn't let
drink.
you. Most of them don't, though, right?
Or just like any food place that doesn't
Like
let
for
you have
free,
a
you mean?
refill. So,
Most of them don't.
because that's pretty commonplace these days.
Yeah.
Wait, really? It's pretty common over here.
Mm.
Yeah, it's generally an assumption that you get
Oh, really?
get free refills now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's dope. But I'm not used to it.
I mean, for like soda and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously not like tea or coffee or whatever. So, I don't know. Like,
I don't
fine
care.
with having to pay, but it is kind of annoying if it's like, for instance, you're like at a movie theater and you need to refill your drink or something, and then it's like, "Ugh, I gotta go to the counter and
Yeah, that's what I
pay,
do.
just get a refill, and I'm missing all my movie while this is happening, or something like that. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't go in the middle of the movie, but just talking example.
Sounds like a first world problem for me.
I mean, it kind of is.
It kind of is.
Like, honestly, I don't care.
It's
a D to me,
like, the actual
personally.
having to pay part is. Yeah,
It's a C for me.
I'd put
Okay,
it
I'll
in
go
C.
C then.
It's like a minor inconvenience.
Getting
Yeah.
shot? Excuse me?
I
Wait,
think it's pretty fucking annoying.
Uh,
um, how do we even interpret this
eh,
one?
That's so annoying when you get shot. Oh my god.
Because I can think of three
this is
meanings for
stupid. I kind
this.
of want to delete this
The
goddamn
obvious one.
thing. It's like, oh yeah, not getting refills or getting cancer. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, the other option is getting shot, as in like getting your picture taken,
No, 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 no.
or
Ah.
getting shot, as in like getting a
But that's not what
vaccine.
it is. That's like getting
Ah.
shots, or if it's vaccines, it's like a plural thing, or getting a shot, right? And then if it's you don't use that shit for photos, like you don't say it that way. Oh yeah, I'm getting shot.
Like, take a shot.
Take a
Oh yeah,
shot
no.
is
Yeah.
you can say it in context, but like you can't just write this and be like, oh yeah, I meant photos. This means bullets.
I mean, if you're like if you're having a picture taken of you, you could say I am getting shot.
This is annoying. This
But
you know what?
use
You
it
know what?
though.
Okay,
This
Do
I'm
you
here
use
in
it
the
though,
favor.
Emma?
no, this whole
No one
thing,
has ever asked me while I'm getting a picture taken.
this thing that like the whole like getting shot being in this tier list is S tier annoying.
Okay, you know what? Just for the heck of it, let's put
Yeah.
it in S tier.
That's what we mean by this. Fuck bullets. Meeting their friends who kidnap you. What?
Wait,
What?
what? I'm
What is
sorry.
happening?
What is
Why is
this?
it like cut off?
I can't read
It says
that.
meeting their friends who kidnap you and Zella, what did you send me?
I don't know. I just looked up pet peeves, man.
Oh, what the actual heck is this?
Meeting
I'm
like
looking it
literally
up properly.
meeting their friends who kidnap you. This makes no sense. This literally makes no sense. Like I can't even guess what it's trying to say. Uh,
Hmm.
me, uh,
I can maybe assume that you meet their friends who like kidnap you and change plans. I don't.
Oh, like what happened with me and Hero today.
Yeah, we just kidnapped Amlet.
I was going to meet with you, Zella, and then suddenly I'm with Hero for some reason.
I don't mind it. It's kind of
Um,
like
so
not boring.
yeah, basically meeting up with your friends and then they take you
This is
places
basically
that you
kind of
weren't
like,
planning on going.
first of all, it depends. Like, do you have
Mhm.
time to kill, or do you have like plans? Let's assume you have time to kill. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Then it's
Mhm.
basically like, are you an adventurous soul, or do you want to stick to what you planned?
I usually want to stick to what I plan.
I think
Generally,
I think
but
I'm kind of split in the middle. It depends on my mood that day. But I'm
yeah,
probably more fine with it than you guys.
Probably.
I don't know, because like I like sticking to a plan, but at the end of the day, if I'm being included, I'm happy
Yeah, that's
wherever.
kind of how I feel
Oh.
too. See, Zilla, like this is how you
Uh,
gotta talk to people.
What the shit? Oh my god. Well, okay. I want to actually add something to this. So, you guys feel about like having plans with someone and it's just like you and one other person. And then like when you get there, they don't tell you, but they invited like one or two other people.
Oh, they don't tell you,
They don't
so
tell you.
they
So you get there.
so
Yeah.
it's not even like on the way they're like, oh yeah, I also invited two other people. It's not even that.
Yeah, no, not even that.
That's kind of annoying.
it depends.
I hate that. I really
It,
do.
it it's really dependent for me. It's like one depends on the person I was originally going to hang out with, because I actually usually feel very awkward when it's just one-on-one stuff. So I
Mhm.
actually feel more comfortable when there's other people around.
Mhm.
But if it's a person I can actually hang out with one-on-one, then I would be annoyed. Like, I'm there for them.
Yeah.
But likewise, if the people they invited are people I don't get along with, then I'll also be
The way I
annoyed.
interpreted it is I'm hanging out with the person I know and they invited people I don't know.
Mhm.
And that's annoying
Hmm,
to me. Without me
okay.
knowing. If I know beforehand, it's kind of fine, honestly.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I get annoyed when people say, "Oh, hey, by the way, so and so is coming." I'll be like, "Oh, great." But like I'm not going to be like completely annoyed as to just not knowing at all.
That's pretty much
Yeah, yeah.
S tier for me. No, A tier. What Zilla said.
Hmm. I'd place it in B, I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm very middle
But
of the road. There's a lot
but
of
what this
divisions
tier
to it.
list is saying is not that big of a deal to me. It's kind of a
Yeah.
Oh,
C.
that's true. We completely got off
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Damn it,
So
Zella.
what do we put this as?
This
uh,
one on its own, I would say maybe
I'd say
B
C.
for me.
yeah.
So
I would place
so
C
C.
as
Okay.
well.
Being late. Oh, this is
Okay.
I just got shivers just
A. This
freaking
is
reading
A.
that. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. I hate being late, and I hate when others
Yep.
are late.
I'm
It's
always like
awful.
on time,
Like
dude. Oh my god.
um, when others are late, it's fine. It's when I'm late, I
Oh, me
don't
too.
like it. I think yeah, I think it's because of me moving to a country where being late is, kind of frowned upon.
Hmm.
Like back in the States, I didn't care. If I was late, I'd be like, "Oh, okay. I guess
Yeah.
I'm late." But being here, it's just like I'm late. I am going to scream. I was trying to think of a
You
nice
scream a
way to
lot.
say what I wanted to say. I do. Well, internally.
Mhm.
Sure.
Well, you mute yourself.
Shut up. Yeah, I mute myself.
So wait.
That
So
doesn't
A
count,
then?
Amlet. Shut up.
Uh,
Yeah. A or well,
yeah, I'd go
Okay.
with A.
A.
I just don't like it, no matter who's doing it,
Mhm.
really.
Endless ads. Endless? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's annoying.
Endless. I mean, they have to end at some point.
Hmm.
Are we like talking like what? Like frequent ads?
And no, I think they're just exaggerating,
Yeah,
but
frequent ads suck. That's
Yeah.
pretty S tier for me, I think.
I mean, for me, it'd be pretty much A because I spent most of my time on streaming platforms to support friends, and then I get hit with an ad, and I'm
Oh.
just like, oh well, so I'll just stick around here then. But if it's like 9 ads, I'm like, okay,
No,
I'm
that's what I
gonna
thought.
tune
That's
into
that's what I
something else.
like assumed. That it's like 9 ads. So it's
Uh,
S
Yeah.
or an
I
A. What do you think?
mean, I guess I'll put it in A. Just it's hard to tell for this one because I
mhm.
ad block the shit out of
Me too. I have ad
everything.
block on my
So
laptop. So
yeah, I mean, I've got
Shit.
a full-on browser that blocks
mhm.
ads by
Yeah.
default. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
not
right.
me actually just sitting through all the ads.
What a
Oh, you know what's the
pleb.
most annoying
Yeah.
thing on Twitch when you
hmm
are hit with an ad while the streamer is saying something that you want to respond to, and
Mm.
you're the only one that with an
hmm
ad, and other people are in on what's happening, and it's like, ugh, I gotta go back on the
hmm
VOD. Ugh,
hmm
that's so annoying. Like in
Ah,
that's S tier, like straight up.
Well, there's a kind of a worker way around it. If it's not that big of a
You could ask the stream.
ad, so like maybe like 30 seconds to send. No. You can make a clip of it, and you can
yeah, I've
see
done
what they
that
said.
before.
Dude, that's so much work.
Yeah, like yeah, but if you want to hear what they said, you'll do it.
The
Um,
S tier.
but I get you, James, because I've had times where I said something to the streamer and I'm actively waiting a
Exactly.
response from
Then
the
oh,
streamer,
ad time.
and then the ad pops up. It's like,
Yeah.
damn it.
So,
People are messaging
ooh,
me.
you can check your
Yo,
messages.
popular.
You,
Okay.
oh, your what? Oh, misspelling. No, it's
Your,
fine.
two.
I don't
Yeah.
care. It happens.
I tend to do it a lot, and I'm a teacher, so it
doesn't
doesn't
bother
bother
me.
me
It's
as
like
much.
D.
Yeah.
I'd place it in C because generally I don't mind, but there have been cases where either word could have technically worked in the sentence that was being said, and it completely changes the meaning as a result.
We can always ask
And
to
then it's like,
clarify.
well, which one did you mean? Well,
But that requires talking
not
to people.
always. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're reading a comment on, like, Reddit, I'm not gonna comment to be like, which one did you guys
Yeah.
mean?
Um.
So, like, in that case, like, when the mistake could be a genuine change in meaning, that annoys me.
Yeah, but that rarely happens to me because, for example, I'm talking to Marilyn and she's texting something and it's like immediately she corrects herself and it's like, oh, it's fine.
Fair
To me,
enough.
it's D. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you guys are going D, then D it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, hypocrisy! Oh my god!
Well,
Oh,
That's an S. That's an
I
S
mean,
plus.
James.
Yeah, so this is I think seeing that immediately made me think, okay, I have to save this one for James to do.
Wait, what?
James.
Oh, did I?
do
Oh, did I
it. You have to hear it
also?
all the
Wait,
time,
who?
though.
Oh, Zela?
Who? Yeah.
No, her hypocrisy is not that annoying. To me,
Shut up.
to me, it's kind of like, I don't know, like real shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how.
He's like, she's
No,
unreal.
that's not what I meant. But you know, whatever. About shit that actually really matters, not like, oh, I don't take care of myself, but you gotta take care of yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of, I guess, annoying in a cute way, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck this person for being that way, and meanwhile they are that way. It's like, ugh. I would say S, definitely. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I would say A. Like,
A.
I think the only hypocrisy that's really bothered me is dealing with parents. Like, I've had incidences where they're like, it's just a small example. When I was a kid, like if they're watching a television show and they tell me to be quiet,
They're
but then
talking.
it's like if I'm watching a television show and I ask them to be quiet, I get in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Ugh. So yeah, like
Nah, I get that.
most of the time I can overlook it, but stuff like that's annoying.
So
Yeah.
S or A?
I'm team A personally.
Fine.
I'm A.
Fine.
Wow, he doesn't like that one.
No, not at all.
I told you I'm gonna bring down the whole tier list.
Dude, I
again, so
hate
half of that stuff.
I hate it because it's like in everything.
Oh my
Because
god.
you like, okay, you can like, there are examples of it politically. There are examples of it in your family. There are examples of it like in public. There are examples of it like, what the fuck? Why is the human race so fucked with hypocrisy? Ugh. But it's A, sure. Talking during movies. That's A.
Yeah, it's a bit of annoying.
I'm really annoyed by that. Even more so when it's like you're with the person who's doing
But
the
hypocrisy is
so,
more
like, they're
annoying.
trying to talk to you.
Let it go, man. Let
James,
it go.
you're being a hypocrite now.
What? What? How?
You said we should all agree on what we want it to be. 2 out of 3 of us
Well,
chose
dude,
A.
I am agreeing with you, but I never said I'm not gonna complain about it.
Oh my god.
But also, I said hypocrisy about real shit that matters. Don't get on my nerves about
You're trying to say this
hypocrisy.
doesn't matter.
No, no, it doesn't. Anyway, talking during movies. Go on, kings and queens.
Uh, A.
A.
Hey.
Okay, fine. I would say put hypocrisy at the higher end of
Well,
A.
well, how about this? How about
that?
this? At the end of the tier list, we can like look it over and decide what to change.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can still adjust it.
Okay.
What does stiffer mean? What is a stiffer?
Like a stick in the mud? Maybe?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no. No, I know what it is.
Like sniffing the bill?
Yeah, stiffing the bill. So, like,
Ah.
people who don't tip accordingly.
See, this is strange because. So this is about tipping, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Tipping is mostly an American thing that I've noticed. And so
Yeah.
I didn't grow up.
Yeah.
Like, I never needed to tip. It wasn't something that was expected, but I always liked doing it. You know what I mean? But I didn't really feel guilty if I didn't do it because it's like, I don't need to. But I've heard that in America, it's a bad thing if you don't tip, which is weird to me.
Yeah, because people get underpaid, so they rely on tips to make a living.
Yep.
But it's also a cultural thing where, like, I grew up in a bunch of places, but pretty much everywhere I grew up, it's kind of like, you expect a tip? Like, what are you, like, an ungrateful? You know what I mean? Kind of like, you shouldn't expect a tip. It's out of their kindness if they do it, but it's never expected. You know what I mean? That's kind of the mentality that I grew up with.
Yeah, and that's totally understandable.
But I know that's not how America works, because it's a cultural thing. So this is kind of unfair, I feel like, because I'm a totally...
Canada's
Oh,
different
is it?
too.
How is it?
Yeah, so Canada actually does pay a living wage for their wait staff and whatnot, but tipping is still kind of expected. But it's like, it's not as big a deal because they are making a living wage. So, yeah, it's a little bit weird.
How's Japan?
A lot of the American customs,
You don't tip.
Oh.
Okay, you definitely do not tip in Japan.
Yeah, if you leave money, they will run after you to give back your money.
Damn. Are they paid well?
I didn't say all that.
Oh, so they are underpaid.
Well, they're paid decently. They're paid decently.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We could get into a whole thing about Japan.
Japan
I
is
think.
probably one of the most
Let's
annoying
not.
countries to me because everyone loves it, but there's so much wrong with it too.
There's pros and cons.
There's pros and cons everywhere,
like most
but
countries,
Japan
really.
is overrated. Like, so many people, I feel like, love on Japan without acknowledging their faults. You know what I mean? I feel like it's important to acknowledge faults no matter where it is.
Right.
Because, okay, I don't know if this is true, but I kind of maybe feel this way right now, at least. You know how, like, nationalists treat their own countries like they can't do no wrong? I feel like that's how I've heard a lot of, like, Japan simps treat Japan. It's like, you're not even from Japan. You're like a Japan nationalist, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? What do you mean? You gotta acknowledge their wrongs too. You know what I mean? I'm kind of over exaggerating, I guess. I'm not really saying they're like Japanese nationalists, but you get what I'm trying to say?
I think I
It's
get
like,
what you're trying to say.
Kind of like, oh yeah, Japan can't do no wrong. Or lightly acknowledging it. Oh yeah, I mean, that sucks, but it's awesome.
What about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hamlet?
Sure.
What do you mean? Wait, what? Wait, are you a Japan simp? Okay.
No, I'm fine. I agree. You gotta weigh
Exactly,
the pros
yeah.
and cons of
Yeah.
anywhere really, no matter
Mhm.
what.
But it also may be that I kind of have been in contact with some Japanese simps that are weird. You know what I mean? So it may just be my personal
Yeah.
experience.
I mean, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get people like that for anything,
Exactly.
really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
specifically Japan. Um,
But stiffers.
yeah. I get a little annoyed. I've never worked a job where tipping is a thing.
Mhm.
Um, but like if someone did a genuinely really good job serving me and like the people I was with like stiffed them or whatever, I
Mhm.
would be annoyed because I think people should be rewarded for good jobs.
I'm a C because I don't. Okay, so I had a friend who is American and he was a waiter at some point, and he was talking about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna treat the customers so well, I'm gonna get so many tips, and I'm like, at that point, then it's not real. I just don't care. Like if I go to a restaurant and a waiter is super duper nice to me, I get uncomfortable. It's like, you want a tip, which is fine. I was gonna tip you anyway, but I don't like this fake ass thing going on.
Yeah. And well, I mean, there's more to it than just being nice, right? There's lots of above and beyond type stuff that you
Yeah.
could do,
Yeah,
and
cause
that's the stuff that
Like
deserves
what?
tips.
yeah, cause like if you give like what oh not like mid service, like even though you are, polite and everything, if you're not showing like that outstanding customer service, it's just like why like some Americans have that feeling of why should I tip you if
But
you're just
what
gonna be
can you
nice.
do? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just deliver the food,
I
right?
mean,
Serve the food. I mean,
if, for example, and this goes back to another one, is like if there's refills to do, a good server would be paying attention
that's
to how
true.
low you get and
Mhm.
preempt bringing you a new drink
Hmm.
before you need to
Yeah.
ask.
Mhm.
Like it's little things like that that can make a huge difference and doesn't necessarily have to do with being
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah. The thing is, as someone who does tip, I like it when I do it in a place where it's not expected. So, for example, I took a
Mm.
cab somewhere, and this person was, they were they were nice, but also they kind of um as they were talking, I realized they were financially struggling, and it wasn't in a sense that oh yeah they're saying that because they want a tip, because that's not how it was. And so I left, and
Mhm.
after I left, I kind of gave them a big tip uh, in the app, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't expected, it wasn't needed. You know what I mean? And to me, that feels good
Right.
because it's more genuine. I feel like
Yeah.
I genuinely wanted to give that
Um.
person money.
Yeah. I would place it in
I
C.
would see too. What do you think of that, Sedla?
Let's see.
Cool.
Zella is dying.
Why?
What? Why?
Nothing. Never mind.
Shut up.
Let's move
Shut
on.
up. Shut up, Hamlet.
Whoa,
Shut
whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa! What's up?
Shut up, Hamlet.
This is just normal
Oh, okay.
behavior for us. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Clapping movies or playing? I've never been in a
I'm
place where
fine
they
with it.
clap.
Ah.
Oh, never mind. I have. Once they clapped after we landed in a
Yeah.
plane, and it was funny.
Yeah. I had one. I think I've only ever had one time where people clapped after a plane landed because we all thought we were gonna die. So,
Oh, damn.
uh, our engine got hit by lightning while we were in the air, and we dropped like
Whoa,
six
that's
thousand feet.
awesome. I mean, it
Uh,
sucked, but like it's cool that you
so,
survived.
like, I mean, ultimately, it's not a big deal because this is literally the type of shit that pilots
Oh,
train
okay.
for. But yeah, like, it's still a little scary. So people clapped when we landed
I'd be scared
afterwards.
as shit. Oh my god, that's so cool though. for some reason. Like it's so cool that you survived such a normal thing for pilots, but for me it's so not normal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
I don't mind this at all. Like it's fine.
Yeah, it's D for me. I don't care.
I even like it
It's
sometimes
annoying, but yeah.
because it's funny. I don't do it, but I like it when it happens sometimes. Humble bragging, genuine humble bragging. Uh, A.
Whatevs.
What is humble bragging?
A?
Let's do an
Really?
example. What do you think is an S?
Uh, I'm guessing it's like if you're pretending to be humble, but you're dropping hints of something that you want to brag
Oh,
about.
oh yeah, yeah. I'm not really that annoyed by it. It's kind of stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'm
I
not
Mhm.
gonna
don't
be
care
mad about
really.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I think what they're talking about is cool, then I'll respond. If not, then I just ignore it.
Yeah, it's
So
a B, I guess, for me. What do you think?
See,
C.
I don't
What
really
do you think,
care.
Hamlet?
Yeah, I'll just
I would
ignore
place
them.
it in
Okay,
D. I
C then.
don't care at all.
Micromanaging. What does that
So
mean specifically?
Ah,
Like,
it's basically what I was doing during Overcooked. Just like, hey James, can you do this? Oh wait, I think you need to like do this
oh no, I
instead.
like that when it happens. I just don't like you bullying me. You can micromanage all you want. I prefer it because, like, just tell me what to do.
I mean, I do
uh,
like being bossy.
That's fine.
I just I just tell Zella to back off if she tries. It's fine.
That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm secretly scared of Hamlet.
What do you think?
You better respect your captain.
Whatever. I'm gonna mutiny.
um, I don't
Hmm.
know. Like in a workplace setting, it's
Yeah, yeah,
really annoying.
Oh
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh. I just got a new manager at work and she's a little more micromanagey and it's already annoyed the entire team because we've been given freedom for as long as I've worked there. So then to
Hmm.
have someone who's trying to tell us like how to do our
Right.
job, even though we know it better than them, it's like, oh
Hmm.
my
Oh,
god.
that's annoying. Actually, yeah, yeah. So let's go. Let's go higher than I thought. Ugh.
I would place an see, because like if it's outside of work, I don't care because
Yeah.
I can tell people to back off.
Hmm.
It's just like if it's like actual managers, I can't do that. So,
Yeah.
B or A, right?
uh, yeah, I'm trying to
Hmm.
decide B or A.
We could go B just
What
to
do you
go
guys
It
middle.
could
think?
be. Yeah.
B? Okay.
Being interrupted. Uh, I don't know.
Eh. I mean, if it's keeps happening and they don't even seem to be giving you a chance to talk,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
annoying.
I'm just always expected to be talked over, so it's fine.
Same. I'm so used to it. Uh, yeah, the life of the younger siblings. Am I right, Zella?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. It's
I would say like C.
annoying, but I'm
Mm,
sort of I'm good with
Okay.
C.
yeah.
Cool.
Entitlement. Hmm.
Mm-mm. Nope, I hate it. I deal with all the little entitled players of Obey Me, and I hate it.
Hmm. Interesting. So S
I
for
don't
you.
care.
Uh, maybe not that high. I'd place it at like a B, I
Okay.
guess.
What? So Zella's D apparently, right? I would
Yeah,
go
D.
C.
Actually, no, C, because I
Yeah.
slightly
So
care about
so
it.
then C maybe or B.
Wait, where was
C. I
Amlet's?
mean B. B.
I'm
B.
in B.
Oh.
So
Oh
yeah.
yeah, then C.
Fake apologies. Oh, I hate it.
Oh!
I
I
hate
do
it.
them all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
I do them all the time.
Really?
She does.
I do.
Wait,
More so at work.
don't tell me you have
Because
fake apologized to me for something. I mean, you haven't really needed to apologize for anything, but never do it to me. Oh, I hate it.
I think you're safe, James.
yeah.
She'll do it to me, but I think she likes you too much.
What the fuck?
What? I like you too, Amlet. Oh my god, Amlet. I'm so sorry if you've ever felt like I couldn't be genuine with you.
See what I mean?
No, but I mean it like seriously though.
I'm just
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really totally
Oh,
encountered
lucky
anyone
you.
doing it, like in a serious manner. At least not that I've noticed.
Mhm.
Um, I hate having to do it. I hate having to apologize when I don't feel apologetic.
Mhm.
That's annoying as
I don't
fuck.
think I've done that ever.
Yeah. I
I
do it a
mean,
lot. Mm.
I don't do it so much as an adult, but when I was a kid, that was annoying.
Probably because you guys had siblings.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
I
Yeah.
punched a girl and had to apologize to her. That wasn't fun.
I once called so for 6th grade, I think. I was in the country of Georgia and I was playing basketball with some kid who so I was like 12, right? And so that kid was maybe 15, 16. And he was just like fucking being super duper aggressive and like tackling me and pushing me. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I think I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think I at some point called him a motherfucker or something. And he was like, "What did you say about my mother?" I said nothing about your mother. It's just you. and and I got called to the principal's office, and the principal was like, "What happened?" I said, "I called this person a motherfucker," and he said, "What the fuck?" He didn't say what the fuck. He was like, "That's horrible. You shouldn't do that." I said, "But he was doing this." I don't think I apologized for it. I was like, I don't care. um, he was just like, okay, don't do it again. I said, okay.
Uh,
But
yeah, so I'd place it in C personally.
I would say A.
I would say B.
So B.
B it is.
Baby talk. What does that mean?
Damn it, we're so diplomatic. Oh, baby
Like,
talk. I mean that's more. I don't know. I can't say I'm not entirely free of guilt from that when it's like in regards to pets.
oh, I
So
don't
I try
care.
not to.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just D
Yeah,
for me.
I
Mhm.
would say if someone did it to me, that would piss me off. But if others are doing
Well, it
it
depends who though.
and
Depends on
the
the
parties
context
are,
too.
yeah, no, don't ever baby talk to me, please.
Ooh,
I was
who's a
just
cutie
about to.
Amlet?
Please don't. Like, no, 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 no. I'm like dead
Okay,
serious.
okay, okay.
Don't
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
baby talk me.
You don't want to see Amlet
So wait,
angry.
so then you're an
I
S?
will write you a strongly worded letter. Uh,
You sound like an S.
no. See, the thing is, it's only if it's to me. If it's other people, other consenting parties,
So
then I
A.
don't care. Uh, I'd place it at like I don't know, maybe a C or a B. What about you
I
guys?
would say D.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
C it is.
All right. So this is it. We don't want to change anything. Getting shot.
Getting shot. What is that?
This-
I don't understand that one.
um, the
It's so
only thing that I
confusing.
feel like I hate that it's no. Okay, let's go through it. Let's go
It's
through it. Getting
hypocrisy.
shot. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I don't know. I just don't want that there even. Um, A.
Yeah, like that's kind of a
Can we just put
throwaway.
getting shot in D, meaning like it doesn't? We're not counting it. Okay.
Okay.
Because okay,
Okay.
so I guess I want hypocrisy and fake apologies Hypocrisy in S and fake apology is in A. That's what I want. Other stuff I don't really care to
Hmm.
change. What about you guys?
Mm, hypocrisy. I I would still keep it A.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't
Fake
know.
apologies, I can move up.
No, fake apologies is not on
Sure,
the
if it
same
bothers you
level of
guys.
hypocrisy. That you can't do this to me.
Place hypocrisy at the top of A at least.
Hmm.
So move it
That's a fine
over
compromise.
closer to the A.
Yeah. And then fake apologies is here. No?
Yeah. Sorry, there's like stream lag. Let me
Oh, is there?
refresh. Yeah. Lost some frames. There we go.
Wait.
Back up to speed.
Um, is there a lot of lag?
Not
Oh, okay.
anymore.
It was for a
Hmm.
second or something, or the whole stream?
Oh, I just like fell behind. It must have buffered or
Oh,
something. I
okay.
don't know.
Okay.
But we're good now.
So is everything good here?
Sure. That's
Cool.
fine.
So,
Like I said, like I can't really comment on fake apologies, so I'll go with it.
hell yeah. All right. So the other link, I guess.
Okay.
Uh, the
Yeah.
is this one, I think. So we'll go to presentation mode.
Oh my gosh. I'm misreading stuff on this one.
Okay, so we got playing
I'll
music
point it out when we get there.
out loud. Wait, what the fuck? We did this.
I think that's the no headphones in.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, this one's
we already
shorter.
know what
Yeah,
that
I
one
don't
is.
remember. Hey,
A.
okay. Touching laundry. What does that mean?
I totally misread this as
Oh
torching
my
laundry.
god.
Oh, I just hate when you have to torch the laundry.
Just walk out and the whole clothesline of stuff is torched.
So,
Uh, yeah, I don't understand this
don't you
one.
gotta touch your
This one I
laundry?
believe is like touching like dirty
Oh,
laundry.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
touching dirty laundry.
Are you sure? I don't think
Oh,
it clarified that.
because if it's touching dirty laundry, I don't know because I put my laundry straight into the washer whenever I undress. So
I
that's the
don't
extent of my
touch other
touching
people's
dirty
laundry,
laundry.
and I think if I had to, it'd be A. Like dirty laundry, I mean.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm like a C, I
how about you,
guess.
Zilla?
I'll just wash my
B
hands
for
So B
me
it
before.
is
is.
yeah. Look, I have a lot of siblings,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to touch a
Yeah,
lot of dirty
Yeah.
laundry.
it is a little weird when I'm like visiting my parents and I need to change over their laundry, so I gotta
Yeah.
do my own,
Hmm.
and I have to like pull out like my dad's shorts and
Mm-hmm.
shit. It's a little
Yeah.
gross.
Explaining things over
All
the
right,
phone.
B, I guess.
Oh, I think it's more anxiety ridden for me than it is annoying.
What does this mean,
Hmm.
even? Like, not in person?
Or like over a computer or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I like having examples when I explain things, so it could be annoying. I guess it depends what it is.
Do voice messages count as over the phone?
I would be okay counting
I
it.
don't think it
Mm.
counts
I don't know
because,
if that's what the intention of this
see,
is, but
the whole point of a phone call anxiety is like it being kind of, I guess, for the lack of a better term, live, right? Like, it's basically you're saying something and the person is hearing it as it comes out of your mouth. But a voice message, you can record.
yeah,
If you mess up something, you can re-record, right? So it's less anxiety inducing.
yeah, that would be better.
Um, I used to be anxious over phone calls. I don't think I really am anymore. At least not that much.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still if I had to explain to someone how to solve a computer problem over the phone, I get really
Yeah, me too.
annoyed because I'm the type of person who wants to just do it themselves.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I'm pretty sure there's the meme of like helping your parents
Mhm.
like solve things on the computer, and I'm just like, just let me
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, but then it's like worse when it's over the phone because you can't
Oh
even
my
see
god.
what they're
Yeah.
doing. So you have to figure out what
Yeah.
they're doing and then explain to them what to
Mhm.
do.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, you gotta
Yeah.
go. See at the top left of the screen, there's a little thing. You gotta just tap your finger on it. Like that's how I talk with them.
I don't see anything. The screen's black. Is the
What
computer screen on?
Okay, so there's a button
You have to turn it
on
on
the right
first.
side of your phone that's under the volume buttons.
Yeah, no, that's going
Where's the
in.
volume
This
button?
is
Where's the volume?
this is like an A for me. Now that we're
What's a
talking about it,
phone?
this is an A.
Yeah, like whenever any issues come up with like my parents, I always tell my mom to just hand the phone over to my dad. I'm just like, I'll tell my dad. Like he knows better
This
than
is
my
a B
mom.
for me.
Like,
I also remember having to give directions to the store I worked at in high school. I mean, I don't even drive, so I don't know the city at all, which made it really bad. But like the person didn't seem to know the city either. So they're saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm next to the uh I don't know, insert grocery store name here." And I'm like, "There are like 10 of those in the city. Which one are you
Right.
talking about?"
So are
oh
you
my gosh,
both
that's the
A?
same thing as like,
I'm A.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, you were saying Zilla?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's just like saying like in Japan, yeah, we're just gonna meet at the vending machine. Which one?
Yeah. I'm a B. You guys are an A, so we
All
go
right.
A.
Yeah.
I think Zilla said A, right? I
Strong
think.
armed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being slow with
Mm-hmm.
technology, I don't care. I mean, we're all gonna be slow at something. Like technology is such a broad subject.
Okay. I'm a little bit I don't know. Like I have to deal with people who are slow with technology, but not that
Yeah.
many people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of
No,
annoying.
it is, yeah, but
Um, but I also wouldn't blame people for being slow. It's just in my
yeah.
specific job because it's literally a technology
Yes.
job. Why do
Mm-hmm.
you not know how to use a computer?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess like a
Yeah, that makes
B for
sense
me.
in your specific context. But with me, that I like,
Yeah.
it's not a technology job. It's kind of like, well, we're all gonna just be slow at some part of technology. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
yeah.
I don't care. But so you are a B, right? You just say? I'm a
Yeah,
C.
I'll hit middle
What
of the
about you,
road.
Zella?
Mm,
Okay,
B.
B it is. Slow walking, I don't care. So the thing about me is I pace my walking. I pace
Oh.
my
Mm,
walking with the people that I'm walking with. So if someone who's fast, I'm walking fast. If someone who's slow, I'll walk slow. I don't care. So what I do is
oh,
whenever I'm walking, it may just be a me thing here, but whenever I'm walking, I'm kind of, even when I'm not listening to music, I'm kind of playing music in my brain. So I'm walking to a beat usually. So when I'm walking slower, it's a slower song. It's not gonna be, annoying.
I'd like walking with you, James. You sound like a
Aw,
good
thank you.
person.
Are you a slow walker?
I'm leaving you bitches behind.
No one, I am a slow walker, and no one ever slows
Oh.
down for me, so I always have to speed up for people.
Aw.
And then I'm like super out of shape, so then I'm like out of
Mm-hmm.
breath by the end of the walk. Uh,
No, I
oh well.
I I don't know. I have been around people who leave people behind, and I'm just like, but where do you gotta go to so fast? Just chill. But at the same time, if someone's walking really fast, I walk with them. Again, I just kind of match that person's energy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if I notice that someone is trailing far behind, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
leave them behind. But yeah,
Uh,
I am a New Yorker,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, I
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
walk fast.
So
I think the only time it bothers me is if they're in front of me and they're walking slower than my normal pace.
Oh yeah, that annoys the hell out of me.
The worst is in the mall when there's so many people around, so you can't even get
mhm.
around them. Uh, so I don't know. Like, if we're talking averaging out the times, I'd say like a C. But if we're in the moment and I'm trapped behind them, it's like a B.
Hmm.
I would say a C or a D. Maybe a C just because.
B or
Okay,
C.
so then C. Okay. So talking to me when I have headphones on in.
Oh my god. I hate that.
That happens to me a lot.
Like if I'm at the gym, yeah. Like if I'm at the gym and clearly, that's a universal sign for I don't want to be bothered and you try to hit on me, I
Hitting
get
on
really
people in the
annoyed.
gym is so stupid. But
Hmm.
humble
Zella
flex
getting hit
Zilla.
on. Girl. Yeah, seriously.
Humble
Wait,
What
brag
what?
the
Zilla.
hell?
What the fuck? I don't go to the gym anymore. Shut up.
Yeah, but you got hit
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But no, I get it. Like on a serious note,
It's a
it's
compliment.
annoying to be talked to when having headphones on, whatever it is. And it's also annoying to be hit on in the gym, I would say. Especially if you're a
Hmm.
woman, I think. For some reason I think it's kind of different with
Mm.
guys because I don't know, I think women experience it a lot more in general, like being hit on by men, you know? I think it's just kind of
Mhm.
a cultural thing around the world maybe. Um, and so if it happens so much to them, it's kind of like, I just want to be in peace. Jesus fucking Christ, let me sweat in peace. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, because usually, I think culturally around the world, I think at least, it's usually like men who are taught from a young age. Oh yeah, you gotta initiate. You gotta do the hitting on. And so they when they want to just be chill and not be bothered, they're usually not bothered. You know, I think at least.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a maybe like a B for me because the only times I ever get bothered is like when people are asking me
Yeah.
questions, and it's like, well, I don't mind helping people.
Yeah, me too.
So,
B for me. What do you think, Scylla?
I would say A,
B
but
wins.
B is fine.
All right. Not signaling. I don't drive.
Yeah, I don't drive.
I
But it is
don't.
kind of annoying as like
Yeah,
uh, not as a passenger, sorry, as
Yeah.
a pedestrian. Because like if I'm waiting and because like normally I let the
Yeah.
cars go
yeah,
before I do
yep,
because I don't like being rushed to go. And so I'm waiting for the car and it's just like, yeah, we're finally gonna turn. I'm like, oh gee, thanks, asshole. Thank you for
Yeah.
signaling that you're turning.
yeah. Like if you're, I've had times where, uh, I was waiting to cross, but it's like a highway entrance or whatever. So I always wait for the cars because I know they're going to be
Hmm.
speeding up to get onto the highway ramp. And like I had this one time where a car was coming, and I'm used to people in that particular lane going onto the highway ramp, so I waited for them. And but they weren't signaling, and then they ended up changing lanes at the last second, and I'm like, I could have crossed that whole time I was waiting
Right.
for you if they just signaled correctly and said they were getting over.
To me, it's a C.
I don't know, that doesn't really make sense, but yeah,
Mhm.
makes more sense when you see it. Yeah, a C
Okay.
is
Yeah,
fine.
Chewing with mouth
yeah, it's annoying.
open.
But
Isn't this the same as smacking or
No,
whatever?
not really, right?
hmm
Where do we put
Because
that one?
smacking.
You don't think so?
Because smacking, because I think, well, you can kind of smack less with your mouth open. No, no. Let me rephrase that. Like
Mm.
when people were kissing and stuff in front of you in the theater, they weren't chewing on anything. You can kind of smack without even chewing. You know what I mean? I think it's a different category. But you're always smacking when you're chewing. But I think it's a different category because to me, chewing with your mouth open is gross when looking at it. But if I don't look at it, it's kind of less annoying than just smacking because it's less loud smacking. You know what I mean? Than actual just fully smacking. Am I making sense?
Mm. Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
To me, this is gross,
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Go on. You can talk about, you know,
Gone.
because I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it.
Oh, uh, if we're saying it's not the same as smacking, then I don't care that much. Um, I do this to some extent. I try not to, but if you ask me a question when my mouth is full, that's on you.
Oh, well, yeah, that's understandable.
Um, so I don't know. I would probably choose D, but I would settle for a C.
It's C for
I
me.
think I
It's
think
still
it's
annoying.
C for me too. Oh
All
well, the
right,
thing. Okay,
so
I
it
don't know.
is.
Wait.
Hey,
the thing is, the thing
God
is,
damn it.
when something like this happens, I choose to not look at it. You know what I mean? Unless the
Yeah,
smacking sounds are gonna
yeah,
bother me
that's
so
fair.
much, then it's just smacking, not really chewing with your mouth open. You know? So I'm gonna say C. Fuck it. Kids on a plane. Oh, uh, oh, we have headphones on.
Uh, A.
Yeah.
No, I don't like kids. So that's just an automatic tier above whatever I would have chosen.
Mm,
Um,
I've been
Like for me, it's an A.
really. Why?
Mm-hmm. Because like when it's like little kids, like toddlers, that's one thing. But like if it's a baby and like I know like the parents they can't really help it. Like they can't really
yeah,
do anything about it. But it's just so annoying to hear a baby ear splitting
Mm-hmm.
scream when
yeah.
you're like thousands of feet up and it's just like
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I mean, even older kids, because like they're less spatially aware, so they'll like kick your seats and stuff. And it's, yeah, I don't know. It's annoying.
The thing is, I grew up, so I didn't have siblings, but when I was really, really young, I kind of grew up with cousins who were like babies. So, for example, I changed when I was how was I? When I was like 9, I think. I changed the diaper of one of my cousins, and
Hmm.
um, I took one of my other cousins who was like 4 or 3 or something or 4, I don't know, maybe 4, to the bathroom. Um, and so I kind of had to take care of little kids, and so
Hmm.
and I also got headphones. At the same time, it's annoying, but it's not going to be A or maybe B, but B or C for me. I don't know. What about you guys?
Hey.
I'm still
All right,
A,
Yeah.
so
so
if we want to
let's
average out, then you can do
go
D.
with let's go
But
with well, okay. Does it really, really bother you guys?
It bothers me to
So
no
then why not an
freaking end.
S?
I hate kids
Uh, because
because
like
there's
in
a little shred of humanity in me that's willing to be a little
Okay,
forgiving.
so I'll go A just to please you guys. When people only like number wait, what?
yeah,
Only like one member of the band? I don't
one
care.
member.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
whatever.
people who I don't know, for example, like Maroon 5, but they only like Adam
Maroon
Levine.
5 is not really a
Like,
band though, right? Because it's Adam Levine.
okay, how
Yeah.
One
about this?
Direction, let's say.
If someone only liked Freddie Mercury out of Queen,
That's kind of annoying to me, actually.
Ooh.
or wait, no, or like if someone only liked John Deacon and
Oh, that's
Queen,
kind of
Mhm.
annoying. No, Freddie
like
Mercury, I kind of understand.
he's the most removed
Are you
member.
a Queen fan, Amlet?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
you like 3 times more now. I love Queen.
I mean, I'm more into the musical, but yeah,
The
I like their
musical,
music. The We Will the We Will
I
Rock You
have not
musical.
even known about that. I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's how I met my first
Ah,
girlfriend, so
nice.
it's kind of
Oh.
special to me.
Um, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so liking only Freddie is kind of forgivable because it's kind of like, well, the front man, the most famous member,
Mhm.
but liking oh yeah, I only like John Deacon. I only like the Roger Taylor or whatever. It's like, really? That doesn't make sense. But it's not that annoying still.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah, it's
bother
no
Like
big
I
deal. I
me.
don't
don't
care.
Yeah,
care. Just
I would
do
say
you.
D.
Yeah, D.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh. When people talk about themselves in
All
third
right.
person,
Oh, Zella hates this very much.
Kill you, Zell.
I think it's weird, but like
Yeah,
it's not gonna annoy me
it's annoying.
personally.
It
How
annoys
much?
me.
It doesn't bother me too much, but
Not
uh,
a lot, but
I
mhm.
when I was in high school, I started doing it as a joke to my friends. But the sad thing is, I accidentally got stuck doing
Oh,
it. Like I couldn't, my brain just couldn't wrap around how to stop doing it. I spent the whole day talking in third person because my brain just couldn't figure it out. Uh, that was a little annoying. But yeah,
I
generally
don't
speaking, I
mind.
don't
I
care.
don't care. What about you, Zilla? No, like what tier?
Where'd you
Um,
play? Yeah.
uh, B. It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of annoying.
We're D, right?
All right. I would
I would
settle
settle
for
for
a
a C.
C.
Not silencing
Okay.
phones in a movie. I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Um,
This is like talking in the theater for me. Hate
mhm,
it.
I would hate it, I think.
Actually, it's almost a tiny bit worse because at least with the talking, sometimes it's people just discussing what's
Mhm.
going on,
mhm.
whereas this is like completely unrelated, and sometimes the stuff is so annoying and
Yeah.
loud.
I'm guilty of the talking, I think, but I
Yeah.
try to always be super duper quiet, though sometimes I fail. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize I was being that loud. But most of the time I'm being really quiet. Because sometimes I'm like, oh my god,
Mhm.
did you see that?
Oh my god, I would be the person to be like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god,
yeah.
shut up." Like, if it yeah, like, if it was something that you had missed, I'd be like, "Oh, so this is what happened." But if you're just like, "Oh my god, did you see that?"
No,
I'm
no.
like, "Yeah, I'm
No, no,
watching the
no, no,
same
no.
movie as
I'm not.
you.
No, no,
Shut
no.
up."
It's a
Yeah, I hate
misunderstanding.
that.
I'm not that person. I'm okay. I gotta explain something. So I usually am around people who tune out in movies and they're checking their phone or whatever. And so I'm kind of like, ugh, you're missing such cool stuff. Did you not see that? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, kind of being like, pay attention. You know
Right.
what I mean? So it's not like they're literally
Ah.
not watching the same movie as me. They're like 60% watching it.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because like if you were to do that to me, I would be so angry because
Mhm.
and I've had this happen. So like when I go to see a theater show, I usually see it multiple times so I can look at different parts of the stage during different like
Right.
songs and stuff. And like I'm very focused about it. Like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be watching, the Left
Hmm.
Wing, this whole song. And then if someone pokes me on the shoulder and is like, "Hey, did you see what that actor did?" I'm like, "Well, now I may
Yeah,
have missed
yeah.
something. What
No,
the
that's
hell?"
annoying. Yeah. But anyway, phones. It's annoying.
But yeah, phone,
For me,
right?
it's an A.
I would Zella.
Mm, maybe A as well.
All right, I'm fine with
Were
A.
you gonna say S?
No, I was
Mm.
gonna
Oh,
say B, but you're
okay.
right. It is annoying.
Dishes
So
in sink for more than 24 hours. It's annoying, but 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 I
Ah.
have been guilty of it.
yeah,
But it's horrible. You know what I mean?
We can never live together.
No,
I
no,
will
no, no,
yell
no,
at
no,
you.
no. I'm not this way
I
anymore.
do it.
But I was. I said I have been guilty of it. But in my defense, it's only been when I have been like miserable about something. So I literally don't care. You know what I mean? But I am like,
Oh,
Mm,
you've been like that?
mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no,
yeah.
when I'm in a good place, I'm
yeah,
actually like really like, you know, yeah, what the fuck?
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I technically do it, but if I were living with someone, I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Hmm.
Um, I hate it when others do it because it's like I need the sink for more than just dirty
Mm-hmm.
dishes. Like
Hmm.
I want a cup of
Yeah.
water or something, and I can't even get my cup under because there's
One
so
of the
much
things
crap.
about
Yeah.
myself that I kind of had to correct during the years is so I believe personally that, or at least I always try to be very considerate about others, though not to the point of like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna sacrifice not doing what I no, doing what I want because it bothers someone. No, if it's gonna be fair for
Hmm.
me to do something, I'm gonna do it, even if it bothers you. But that's not the point. Like I'm
Hmm.
talking about like dishes in the sink while you're living with someone. Okay, so
Hmm.
it with when like in
Yeah.
that category, I consider myself quite considerate, and the thing that I've had to correct about myself during the years is I would get mad at people who weren't showing the same amount of consideration. Um, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like, I would be like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why are you being so selfish?" You know what I mean? And I was like, I realized that about myself that I was being so unnecessarily mad about this thing that I could just maybe even like either calmly try to understand why this person isn't being as considerate, you know, or try to
Hmm.
help them be as considerate. Because most of the time it was that they wanted to be as considerate, but for some reason they couldn't be. And if you're just going to be mad about it, it's going to be super unproductive. And so that's personally what I've had to kind of learn about myself and correct. Because nowadays, I just kind of try to understand. I'm not gonna like be like, what the hell, man? You know, I'm not gonna be that way. But I used to be like, what is wrong with you? Why, like, you're being so selfish right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
Mm,
I think what I would do now is, I mean, actually, no. I think now I would probably say something, but beforehand, I'm still not very confrontational. I would usually just send like not really a passive aggressive text message, but it'd be a message saying like, "Oh, hey,
mm,
I was trying to cook dinner, but can't do that because there's
right.
dishes in the sink." But I think now I just
Oh,
straight
it's
up say, "Oh,
reverse.
hey,
Because I
when you get a
used to be
chance."
very confrontational, and I learned to kind of be more calm as I grew older. I kind of
Hmm.
learned to kind of be like, hey, maybe I can still be direct, but I don't need to be reactive. Like I don't, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But yeah, how about you, Amlet?
y'all are role models.
What?
I would just do
Oh
them
wow,
myself.
you're the worst.
Oh, wow.
I I would be so angry and pouty, but I would just do them
Oh
myself.
no, that's
Nah,
horrible.
I
nah.
wouldn't say a damn thing about it either.
Damn,
That's just I'm just too shy. I don't want to tell people off or
that's something that I
uh
struggle with. Ah,
Like,
sorry, go Zella, go.
no, no, no. You go ahead.
Oh, okay,
Mine's
okay.
a tangent.
I was gonna say I kind of struggle, not struggle, but deal with this in a sense with Marilyn. Because I'm always in the mindset of no, if that person is someone is doing something wrong and being inconsiderate, you should kindly and politely let them know, but directly, not indirectly. You know what I mean? Like, hey, please, you're not taking out the trash, and please, do your part.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but she has problems with confrontation.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Same.
And so I'm kind of like, ugh. But initially in our relationship, again, as I was kind of like within the same category of why are you being so inconsiderate, I used to be like, what the hell? Like you should stand up for what's right. What when you're right, Marilyn? You know what I mean? I would be annoyed. Like, what the hell? Just do this. But
Mm-hmm.
I think I've become more understanding as a person, as time has. I mean, I've matured, so so it's kind of like, yeah, it's fine. Let's figure out what the best way to handle it is with your mentality and personality. That's kind of where I am now. But I used to be like,
Mm-hmm.
no, you shouldn't be this way. You need to confront this. Um, but now I feel like it's not as simple as I thought it was.
Yeah, that would give me so much
if
anxiety.
if I told you that,
I don't want people being upset with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it now, and I got it even then. But I was like, but it doesn't matter. Like, it needs to be like you got to get over this. But again, I was going about it in such a wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I was just being immature about it. I was like, what the hell? Don't let people step on you. What the hell?
Oh, I'm a total doormat most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not with you guys, but that's because like I
Mm-hmm.
sort of know you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like in person, I'll let a lot of
Yeah.
stuff slide.
No.
Like, I
So
would say if I knew you, Ambit, like let's say 2 years ago, I'd be like, I would probably sometimes get mad at you. Um, but in the sense that like I want the best for you, but why don't you want it for yourself? Kind of like that. But again, it's just that it's the wrong way of going about it.
yeah.
For me, I mean,
Um,
for me, what I did, I
so
mean.
dishes in the sink.
Anyway, dishes in the sink for more than
Yeah.
24 hours.
Uh, what are you guys going with?
A.
I guess I would probably put it in like
A or B? What did you say,
Hey.
Ambit?
A.
Hey.
Okay. I was gonna say like maybe B, but if you guys
No,
want
I'm
A,
gonna go
that's
B.
fine.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like there's way more things to be mad
All
about.
right.
Being late. We did this. This was A, right? Wait, so nothing
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
8 S tier? Interesting.
Interruption. That was also A, wasn't it?
No, no, no. That
Mm-hmm.
Or
was
did we
not a
say
big
B?
deal. I thought it was like C. I think so. B or
Was it?
C, right? Because you guys were like, "Oh, I'm used to it. I don't care." But if it's happening a lot, then it's bad.
Oh, that's true. You're
Yeah.
right. It was C. We did say C.
Invading personal
Yeah,
space.
I
What
guess I'm
is?
still fine
Oh,
with C.
oh, oh! I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
I mean, if it's my friends, I don't care.
No,
They
I
can
care.
do pretty much whatever they want with me. But yeah. If it's other people I don't know,
Here's the
I
thing. We
don't
gotta set boundaries, okay?
close at
And
all.
if I say that it's fine, then it's fine. But if I don't say it, then it's, don't assume. And even worse, if I say it's not fine and you do
Yeah.
it anyway, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fair.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you tried telling that to like a
no, 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 no,
4-year-old.
no, no. No. I don't blame a 4-year-old.
Zealous at
But
this.
there have been adults that have been this way, and I can't stand it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking just anyone in general, then yeah, I would agree with where you put
Oh,
it
did I put
in
it there
A.
just without asking? I'm sorry. I
Um,
didn't. I didn't even.
yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Like, Like my friends, like people I'm actually somewhat close to, those are the only exceptions where I'm like, you can do whatever, really, and if you if I don't like it, I'll tell you, and then only after that point would I
Mhm.
be annoyed. Like if you do it again after I've told you, then I would
That's
be
basically
annoyed.
what I'm talking about.
But
Yeah. So A.
so
So then
Mm-hmm.
none
yeah,
of us
fine.
have any S tier pet peeves.
Not on this one. The
No,
other one,
right? Oh,
yes.
oh, hypocrisy. Right, right, right. But like we didn't put it in S,
Eh.
so
No, I put kinks in S. I mean, I guess
yeah,
on the
yeah.
shared list we didn't,
Kinks. Oh
but
yeah, kinks in public.
yeah,
What about you, Zilla? Did you put
yeah.
anything in S in your own mind?
um, I think I did. I think I just mostly
Mm-hmm.
went with the flow.
Okay. But there are way more things that bother me, but they haven't been here. I feel like.
Yeah, I have
Can I just name
little
some stuff that
things. So
that genuinely bothers me? That's not going to be like fun or funny. Like
Yeah,
S
go
times
for
a
it.
billion. Okay. Um. I, I I mean, this is obvious, but like whatever. The thing is, okay, it's not as generic as you may think it is. I've just been around a bunch of bigots for a lot of my life. And so fucking, bigotry is so annoying to me. I would say maybe more than it is to some people that I've personally met, because a lot of people can just brush things off, I feel like. Because, whatever, they're being an idiot. But to me, like, the idiocy of those people has affected me because it's like, oh, I have to be around you. I can't just ignore you. And that sucks. You know what I mean? So I would say, like,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
bigotry, unfortunately, due to specific contexts in my life that I couldn't really like ignore, has been so annoying. And the way that I've had to deal with it is bitching about it to like Marilyn or uh, other people or whatever that are not idiots. And so that's
mm,
kind of been my coping mechanism sometimes. But oh my god, like, oh, and make actually, I know a super S tier one that's actually maybe it could be bigotry, but no, making up stuff. Ho 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 ho! Oh my god, making up stuff is so S. It's the S of the. Oh my god, Oh yeah, did you know that when you take this herb, it cures your cancer? Like they totally believe it, and it's like, oh yeah, I read that, and it's proven. Or oh yeah, fucking oh yeah, what was that? This kind of aligns with bigotry. Um, it's been there's been a study that proves that when kids have a male and a female parent, it's better for them. And it's like, you know what I mean, when they cite bullshit ass story
yeah.
studies that don't prove anything. And in fact, other more
Mm-hmm.
reliable studies have been there that proves them wrong. But they don't. But they ignore that. Or did you know that actually, um, when you die, if you're a good person, you see this angel first, and then if you're a bad person, you see that angel first, and then it's like what the, you know, it's like, oh, and I have been around so much of that because I grew up in a religious family, and it like
Mm-hmm.
it literally makes me want to. It's imagine Zella in Overcooked, but times a billion. Like it makes me want to just rocket into space and scream in the universe. Like
I
But
like how I'm the
you mean like Siri, like when they're making up stuff and they're like
yes, totally
thinking
serious,
about it,
of
right?
course.
Because 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 we're okay, you guys are going to hate me. So when you started the just saying making up stuff, you know who came to mind
No.
immediately?
What does
Baxter.
that mean?
Baxter makes stuff up all the time in the game.
Like when we go on a date with him and he makes up these random facts.
Yeah. Like he doesn't
Oh.
keep us on the hook. He'll let us know that he was just
No, that's
joking and
fine
making
if
it
he's
up.
joking. It's kind of annoying, but it's
So,
fine. You
yeah.
know? But no, I mean
Yeah.
it seriously. Like they believe it with every fiber of their being.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
I get you.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
And you know what? You know what's more crazy
I
is
guess
that
I'm
you feel like you are insane when you're around them because they are like, yeah, this is fact, and you're so weird for not believing this. But because to me, I'm like, no, it's fine, whatever you believe. But I hate that you treat it as, oh yeah, everyone needs to believe this. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
in a sense, it makes you feel like you're the weird one, and that adds to the annoyance. And
Mhm.
oh, this is oh my god, like this shit is what I'm really mad about. But this, oh, getting shot.
Uh-oh, we've triggered James.
This is why Zella wanted to do this, by the way. I
Oh
don't know
no.
why you fucking put getting shot in the tier list. You wanted to see me.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
found it. Oh no 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 no. I mean yes, but so the moment that we had planned on doing the tier list, I got a manifesto of things that annoyed James. I was just
Oh,
like, yeah,
really?
we have to do a pet
Oh
Oh,
my
like a
peeve
voice
list.
goodness.
message. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and like it, yeah. I mean, he's
Most of
already
them, I think.
expressed like his yeah, most of them. But like to see it in the voice message, I was like, oh, this is funny. We
Yeah.
have to. We have to.
But I think I was more mad in the voice message.
I
Maybe.
think
I
the
don't know. I
only
don't
thing
remember.
Mm.
No, go on, Amlet. Sorry.
you probably did. You probably got passionate.
Mhm.
You're a very
Thank you, I
passionate
guess.
man.
But no, the thing is, because it was the first time actually saying it, but now I've said it once. So it's like, in my own life, it's kind of redundant, but I'm still mad.
I think the only thing that's like I got a lot of petty pet peeves. Like,
Mhm.
if someone presses the button for the crosswalk, like the pedestrian crosswalk, a bazillion times, that would annoy the
That's
shit out
funny.
of me. Even more when it's like one that you don't have to press, like you only press it if you're blind and you need the
Ah.
audio to play, and
Mhm.
someone walks up and starts pressing it a bazillion times. That's petty, but I
Yeah.
hate it. Um, if we're talking something that's really genuinely really annoys me, because I really truly am a very passive person
Mm-hmm.
overall. Um, it's like I guess it would fall into the category of overconfidence.
Mm.
So like if someone says something and I'm like, I'm not so sure that's true. Maybe we should, dial back that confidence and maybe look it up or confirm it or something. And they're like, no, this is right.
Yeah.
Just take my word for it. And then they
Just
end up
trust
being
me,
wrong.
bro.
And like, it's when they're wrong after they were so confident that it would be fine.
Mhm.
Like, even after I pointed out I wasn't sure if it was right and they're wrong and they just live with it,
Mhm.
that's that annoys me. Like,
Can I add to that?
Oh, that was
yeah,
my
yeah,
Mhm.
So
yeah, yeah.
I feel the same way, but it gets worse because I've experienced like, oh yeah, see, I'm showing you empirical evidence that proves you're wrong. But then their answer has always been, well, of course there are exceptions. It's not going to be all of them. And then it's like,
Mhm.
oh, I hate you. It's you're never gonna
Gosh.
win with these people. You know what I mean? You can't. You just gotta be like, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
totally, yeah. You just gotta ignore them.
Uh,
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
anyways, yeah, that's kind of like my biggest one. I'm pretty chill
Hmm.
otherwise, I think.
I used to be like really confrontational with this as well, kind of being like, what the hell? But I think I talked to one of my cousins who's like around my age, and he was like, no, these people are that way, and it's fine that you don't know this because you haven't dealt with them for that long, because you've not been around them for that long. But the technique, you can't ever reason with them. The technique is always like, yeah, 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 totally. That's what you got to do. And I've tried that, and I've mostly succeeded. And I think like I've been way happier that I've than I've been now that I've been like doing that strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so wait. Now we know Amlet's. Now we know mine times 5, I guess. Then Zella's. I don't think I know, right?
Do you have anything
Like
that
for
comes to
S.
mind, Zella?
Not really.
So wait, what is the
Not
overcooked?
really.
Like, what is that for you? That whole experience.
Mm, would be
It
an
seems more
A
like an
tier.
it's more like a perfectionist thing than a pet
Yeah.
thing.
Mm. So you don't actually kind of have resentment for the other person in that moment.
Oh
Oh, interesting.
no.
So it's just kind of like
No.
I hate
I
failing.
don't, yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I hate it when Zella kills herself in Raft just to get
Shut
an
up.
easy shortcut back.
Is there
Shut
a
up,
penalty
Amlet.
for killing yourself in Raft?
No, and that's why I hate it.
Wait, why? Then isn't that good?
Okay,
That
okay,
she just
there
wants
is
you
a
to walk back.
yeah, yeah. I want her to do the game right,
Um.
basically. Um, but there is a minor penalty, but it's like it's honestly not even such a
Mm-hmm.
big
Mm-hmm.
deal.
Mhm.
It like it knocks down your like health and or sorry, your hunger and your
Yeah.
thirst meter when you die. So it's like if she was at full thirst and hunger and then she chose to die because she didn't
Right.
want to walk back, then that's like a waste of resources because now she's got to top up again.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I'm
Yeah.
only
No,
giving her
that's
a hard
fine.
time. I'm not that
I
bothered
just
by
like
it.
doing
Yeah.
it to
I
piss
mean,
her
it's
off.
friendly annoyances at this point. It's fine. Um. But no,
Yeah,
Zilla
yeah.
said
Mhm.
she like wanted to or actually did turn off the game or something with an experience she had with some people. And that's like crazy to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I don't remember what she said actually now.
Yeah.
She was playing something with
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I wanted to turn
oh,
off
you
the
didn't
game,
actually?
Oh,
but I
okay.
didn't. Yeah, because I was on stream, so I
Oh.
couldn't.
Yeah, that makes
Aw,
that's so like
poor
strange to
Zella.
me. I don't think I've ever felt that way. Um cuz it's like at the end of the day, I don't know. I think it's like I mean with everything with us, right?
Mhm.
It's because of how we grew up, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think with Zella, like genuinely, it is a kind of thing that seems to me at least that like you like it's that sports mentality, like I said, like you always were expected to exceed expectations way more, and you didn't maybe feel
Mhm.
like fuck you never got the chance to fully appreciate the achievements maybe. And
Mhm.
so to me it's kind of like,
Yeah.
well, 7 tries short, but we got 3 stars. We could have just gotten 1 star. You know what I mean? Um, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, but no, not at the end of the day. But at the same time, I am hard on myself with other stuff. So it's not like it's totally foreign to me. With games, it is. But for example, with stuff that I actually like really care about, like for example, voice acting or music or whatever, right? It's like the most
Mhm.
minor criticisms sometimes it's like fuck, I'm not good enough, you know what I mean? Like in the back of my mind it's that whole thing happening all the time, um because
Mhm.
that shit I really care about, but I always try to remind myself like, to celebrate the victories and that this is bullshit, and I know it's bullshit, this mentality, like it's toxic, that I have as well. But I mean, I gotta work on it more. You know what I mean? But my
Mhm.
point is, I do relate with it, but not with video games. just with stuff about like I don't know things that matter to me personally more. So yeah.
Yeah. Like I think because like I spend a lot more time with people through games, I think that's why it feels a lot more personal. And like when I get to play games like Overcooked and we're failing constantly and everything, like I rage and like I don't really like I say that I'm going to like scream and yell. Like I mean, yes, I do scream, but like to actually like yell at a person, I mean, like I yell at James, but it's not really like
You're not actually upset at me.
I
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, cuz like I
yeah.
don't like yelling at people. So, I think if I ever got to
But see,
that point, I
from
think I
what you
would just
said
like,
though, it kind of shows the different perspectives that we have with games. At least you said when we constantly fail. When I'm playing, I'm like, we've
mhm,
already succeeded. We got 1 star, but we just want to be perfect about it. That's kind of my mentality. You know what I mean? I literally don't think I failed
mhm,
or we failed or whatever. I'm just like, oh yeah, we did good enough, but for the fun of it, I guess let's just be perfectionists. You know what I mean? I'm way more like chill about it, I guess.
mhm,
Somewhere in the middle, I guess. I want to do as good as I can, but like I don't get annoyed about it. I just go into problem
Yeah,
solving
me too.
mindset. Like, okay, what happened? What do I need to
Hmm.
do to be better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't
Same.
know.
Did you play
It
sports, Amlet?
uh yes, but I
How
hated
about you,
them.
Zilla? Did you hate it?
I played
I
Mm,
liked
yeah,
it.
that's kind of the difference, no? Like sporty people versus I'm neutral. I like sports.
Not that
I
sporty.
mean, you're more sporty than us, no? Like I like sports, but like I'm neutral
No.
positive.
mm, yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's really a sports thing, but I guess it could be.
Maybe it's more common
I
in
just
sporty people.
I like to yeah, I don't
Cause yeah,
know.
Zella's not
Hard to say.
sporty.
Maybe.
Uh
Mhm.
But even in school, when I was playing like soccer, I
yeah,
would just
I
be
don't
like,
know.
I don't really care if we win or lose. Like that's I'm not like that. You know what I mean? But again, it's not something that it's got to be
Yeah, yeah,
something I
yeah.
care about though. Um, like okay, in Monopoly, for example, I don't care if I win or lose. I'd love to win, but I don't really care. Like I would just hand someone the win who really really wants it, but I just give them all my houses.
Mhm.
Hey James, want to play
I love
Monopoly?
Monopoly. Um, are you competitive in Monopoly?
You'll let me win,
Sure.
right?
Well,
Not really. I mean, it feels too much RNG based for me to really care that much.
I like it,
Um, I only end up caring when there's like
but isn't
skill
D&D also
involved.
RNG? It's dices. It's literally dice.
Not necessarily. Yes, uh, but there are still things you can do to even your odds. Like, you would have to be the world's most unlucky person ever to always roll like a 1 or a 2
Well,
or
Monopoly you
whatever.
can do stuff like that too.
Um, D&D is about playing to your strength, you know? Like D&D, like if your character wants to climb a cliff in D&D, um, you know, there are options, right? Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a
Hmm.
strength roll. You could roll
Yeah.
a dexterity roll, if that's your character's better
Yeah.
skill. So like there are things you can do in D&D to help
Hmm.
compensate for bad rolls. Um, I feel like Monopoly doesn't really have
Yeah.
that
But at
much.
the same time, I get what you're saying,
So
but at the same time, to me, I treat them differently in my brain. So with stuff like D&D, like you said, if I got more choices that I can actually affect stuff more willingly, then I kind of I treat it more seriously. With stuff like Monopoly or let's say even backgammon, I kind of see it as more of a chill thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. So let's just have fun with the luck. You know what I mean? It's like a luck game, maybe. I treat it as more of a luck game.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not I'm not opposed to luck. I just don't get so
I don't either.
competitive
Yeah, that's
over
my
it, I
point.
guess. Because it's like, well, it's out of my hands
Yeah,
anyways. But I mean, I also am not
me
generally a
neither.
competitive person. I would rather do team games
Hmm,
where we
hmm.
work together. Uh, so I guess in that sense, maybe I'm
Yeah,
competitive, is in I want all of us to succeed.
yeah. I'm
But
not competitive, but at the same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
I want to be as good objectively in my field. So in that sense, I,
Yeah.
I want to be at least as good, and then I want everyone to be their own unique thing, but everyone to be objectively as good quality wise. That's kind of I have a like a I have a need for fairness in my mind that kind of feeds into that. It's probably
Right.
like an OCD thing too, maybe, because it's got to be fair, you know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's hard to say. I feel like that's just a
Maybe,
normal human thing.
maybe. Well, how about you,
Tragic.
Zilla? What were we talking about? Even I got
Well,
sidetracked. Oh, sports and being
Being
competitive. Right, right.
competitive. Yeah.
No, yeah,
what?
Yeah.
no. Maybe it's not a sports thing with you again. Maybe it's just how we grew up with the people we grew up with. I mean, you also had siblings. I didn't. You know, I was also the first grandchild in my family, and so it's kind of like I was always really seen as the favorite in my family, um, and really treated as the favorite. So because of that, I never felt a need to kind of be like, I need to be better than this person. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe that's why. But maybe if I had siblings, then it'd be
That's
different.
true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would say there might be some of that in me because, like, I have an older brother who kind of like set the standard of what my parents
Hmm.
expected, and then I was expected to meet that standard
Exactly.
or exceed it.
That makes sense because
So,
my youngest cousin, who's like
Wow.
11, um, he is really competitive and he's like, no, I need to be better than you in this. I need to win always, right? And to me, I see it as like, okay, so he's the last grandchild of the family. And he has all these examples of all of us. Oh yeah, so James is this and my other cousin is doing this and shit, I need to be as good as them to be as loved or whatever. So maybe there's that thing. Like we are kind of playing the roles of siblings cuz like we set examples for the family cuz we're older. You know what I mean? So I think there is something to this theory actually.
Perhaps, yeah. Like in my case, I had my older siblings, but my parents were kind of drilling into me, don't be like them, be better, do
Mm,
better. So I think that's where my competitive my competitiveness has like
right.
really peaked in academics and I guess in sports. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. This was fucking like I don't know. I feel some type of closure or resolution that I arrived at with this. Like I feel satisfied for some reason. This was like an AA meeting.
Oh god.
But yeah. All right. I guess we're
Hi.
done with the tier list. This felt like more of a podcast than a tier list,
Yep.
but I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
We were just
Yeah,
friends hanging out,
yeah.
really.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess
That was the first time I really got to talk to you on stream too,
that
or
is
on
true. That
voice
is
chat,
true.
James.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're very lovely. As expected. Thank you, thank you.
You too. It's a pleasure.
Um, but yeah, I guess this is the end for the tier list. Very long discussion, chill tier list. And I'm gonna end the VOD, and I'll see you peeps who are watching the VOD in the next thingy that we do that has no schedule because I can't. Like, I've accepted that my life is chaos. I'm just doing my best here. And I appreciate any of you who are along for the ride. All right. So I'm just going to end the stream, guys. Okay. So, goodbye. Goodbye, all. You guys can say bye too.
Take care.
Zella. Zella. Zella, say goodbye. Zella, where'd she go? Zella?
Zella, say goodbye.
Oh my God. All right.